Only idiots invest in gold. Worst investment ever. Gold has done virtually nothing the last 12 years. Panic buyer. Why are you buying when prices are so high, dummy? All right, so I shot a video back in November showing my unboxing of $50,000 in American Gold Eagles, and that was when the prices were in the 1800s. I did the unboxing on camera and all of that, and man, did I get some for that video. We've been trying to tell people since gold was in the 1800s, start buying heavier. The run is coming. And of course, the same people who poo-pooed it back then are now asking, is it still a good time to buy? We'll get to that in just a second. But I got to do it. To all the hecklers, I want to reintroduce my $50,000 American Gold Eagles. Well, now it's worth 63. So put that in your pipe and smoke it, and that's about a 25% return in less than 6 months. And of course, we're just talking about this recent purchase that I covered on camera. My metals portfolio is looking nice. So how you feeling out there, all my stackers? We're not so stupid anymore, are we? Just give me a comment. Let me know how you're feeling if you're a stacker. I think I know, but I just want to kind of pour it on all the hecklers and all the stacker haters. And the best part is, it's only going to get better, as we all know. All right, so let's just take a quick close-up look at the American Eagles.
I just want to give you a quick up-close look of the stash. Originally got it for $50,000, now worth about $63,000. Just 6 months later, and I think that value is just going to keep going up. So we got 15 of the 1 ounce coins. Now, this is what I call the double eagle head. You see 1 ounce fine gold, $50 face value. And on this side, we have Lady Liberty, and this is the 2006 version of the American Eagle. We have 15 of those. That's the 1 ounce. Then we have 11 of the half ounce. This is the 2023 version. We have Lady Liberty right there on this side. And on this side, we actually have the single eagle head. And of course, at the bottom, 1/2 ounce fine gold and a $25 face value. So we got 11 of those. Then we have 8 of the 1/4 ounce. Again, Lady Liberty on this side, 2023 version. And the single eagle head on this side, 1/4 ounce fine gold and a $10 face value. Now, typically, I would get all 1 ounce coins, but I wanted to add some fractional points to my stash, so I did get these for a lot of different reasons. But I love the American Eagle. I really like the design of it. I like how they're extremely liquid because it's just so well known, especially being in the United States. It's just the most liquid coin you can have. And I personally like the 22 ounce, right? I can actually handle these things. I can treat them like poker chips. Maybe we'll start playing some poker games with some gold coins with some friends. But I like how you can handle these. You don't have to worry about dinging them, scratching them, and denting them like the 24 karat. I do have some 24 karat, but typically I like these American Eagles, the 22 karat better, and here's the stash.
Now, the good news is that I think this run is just getting started. Look, remember, gold went on a massive run from 2005 to 2012. Part of this was due to the gold ETF. And also, just a quick side note, the Bitcoin ETF was approved this year, and in the first 7 weeks, it accumulated more funds than the first 2 years of gold. And I know a lot of metals people, I know like you're my people, and I know you don't like crypto, but this is a fantastic investment opportunity. If you don't like crypto, understand you can still use this to increase your wealth and then invest in more metals. And I'll just kind of leave it at that. So let's go back to gold. Now, after that 8-year run for gold, the bull market, we of course did hit a bear market. This is not abnormal, right? Markets need time to cool. And yeah, gold did do virtually nothing over the last 12 years or so. But this type of graph mixed with current events is exactly what we want to see. So, is it too late to invest in gold? Absolutely not. Inflation is out of control. No matter what they report, it's out of control. We, the people, feel the inflation, right? They can tell us whatever they want, but we feel the prices going up. That would be like someone smacking you in the face and being like, what are you talking about? I didn't smack you in the face. And you're like, what? I just saw you reach back. I saw your hand smack across my face. I felt it. And I also see a handprint. And then they're like, I didn't smack you in the face. I didn't smack you in the face. I didn't smack you in the face. At first, you may think, am I just crazy? Did I just imagine that? But after a while, it's like, all right, I know. I'm seeing these slaps. I'm feeling these slaps. It's happening. And you start learning just because they're telling you something doesn't mean that it is true. And that's what's happening right now. People are losing confidence in the fiat currencies at record paces. And remember, the only value of a fiat currency is confidence, people's confidence in it, and that's being lost. And people are running, scattering to the hedges against fiat currency, things like precious metals and cryptocurrency, Bitcoin especially. And all you have to really do is follow the footprints. The central banks have been buying gold at record paces. Do you really think they didn't know what was coming, that this was going to happen? And you really don't think they know what's about to come? That's exactly why they're buying so much gold. And this is just the beginning. And it's also why BlackRock is buying record numbers through the Bitcoin ETF. They know what's coming. Do you really think the most powerful companies in the world and the biggest banks will be buying ridiculous amounts of Bitcoin and gold, the hedges against fiat currency, if they didn't know what was coming? And again, look, my metals people, I know a lot of you don't like crypto. I get it. But that doesn't discount the fact that there's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to possibly build generational wealth through crypto. And it doesn't need to be a long-term hold. It can be a quick cash grab, which you can then use to invest in other areas. Look, you have to follow the footprints. This is a principle I learned a long time ago, and it resonates with me, especially as an introvert. Words don't mean shit. Actions are everything. And this goes with everything from relationships all the way to finances and everything in between. Stop paying attention to people's words and focus on their actions. Look, this is one of the many reasons I don't talk as an introvert. In my opinion, talking is a waste of time in a lot of cases. People telling their partners how much they love them constantly, but they backstab them, they cheat on them, they talk behind their back, they use them. Sounds a lot like what our government is doing to us right now, has been doing for a long time. Care so much about the people, but will shit on them for their own benefit. Or, you got that person that's always talking about how they're going to get in shape, and then 5 minutes later, they order McDonald's and they play video games all night. And they're like, well, I'm going to start tomorrow, though. The sooner you start understanding that talk is cheap, the quicker your life is going to improve, and you're going to start seeing positive results. I don't really care what the central banks have been telling me for the last 2 years, because I know they've been buying gold at record paces. Their actions are telling me everything I need to know. So I've been doing the same thing. And I don't care that the news is telling me that Bitcoin is going to go to zero, because BlackRock has been buying Bitcoin at record paces. The most powerful company in the world is buying shitloads of Bitcoin. So I've been doing the same thing. Follow the damn actions. Forget the words. And yeah, you may have missed out on 25% returns if you didn't listen to us when we said buy in the 1800s. But that doesn't mean it's too late. Because guess what? Banks are still buying gold. And China's leading the way. It is not too late. Make sure you subscribe, comment below, let me know your opinion. More coming soon.